I'm calling it right now. This is and will be the best reptile in Season 20 in Axie Infinity, and you guys will understand why in a few minutes. From now on, I'll be always calling it the God Reptile, even though some people call it the Reflector or Reflectminator. Today, I'll bring you 4 games against different teams and show you why a lot of people are playing it in high ranks. This is the God Reptile who destroys almost every Axie on the 1v1, and can even hold 1v2 or even 1v3 sometimes. He uses Kotaro for the energy gain, Scaly Spoon and Indian Star for the reflex and Tiny Dino for the burst damage. In the middle, I'll be playing a 49 speed mech that focus purely on damage. His role is to destroy the plant tank really fast, so I can get to their backliner ASAP. And finally, I'll be playing an aggressive plant tank as well, to help the mech. Cattail is really important to get cards. This reptile really shines when it gets to the late game with a full hand. Anything in this team can actually be changed to fit your budget or preference. The first opponent will be playing a double plant bird team. One of the most popular teams in high ranks since Season 18. The biggest difference I see here, is that his bird doesn't have a backdoor card. Turn 1, I'll skip because if he puts enough shield, I won't be able to kill him right away, so I'd rather wait to burst him on turn 2. Now, I know he doesn't have enough energy to kill my mech, so I still play his cards. Against this team, I need to kill his plant ASAP, because Gravelant can be a problem, that's why I'm still pushing with Kotaros. If he eggshells, I'll still have some value with energy gain. In this turn, I actually do a mistake. I forgot he had balloon, so I should have ordered my cards differently. Now, I think he should probably just have used an egg and try to heal his plant and wait for Gravelant. But he didn't, so that made him lose. Game 2, I'll be fighting against a really good team too. He has a plant tank with cactus, Sirius, pumpkin and carrot. His midliner is a dusk biffinator, with cuckoo, tiny turtle, croc and hare. This can be a problem because he can get through my God Reptile shield. And finally he has a high damage bird with Peacemaker, Eggshell, Tri-Feather and the Last Stand. Let's see how the game goes. I should have used the other hero too just to finish him right away, but that's okay. In this turn I take a huge risk to play the mech cards, but I wanted to at least do some damage to the dusk. Remember that the dusk is the biggest threat here, as he can pierce my shield. Now, I'm left with just the reptile against 2 Axies. But this is the God Reptile, right? As expected is going to eggshell and pull the aggro to the bird, so the dusk survives. And if you remember correctly, he already used 2 cuckoos before, which would have helped him get through the shields, but since he doesn't have enough energy, he can't play the tiny turtle to do it. And I end up winning this too. Game 3 will be against a double reptile team. This is getting picked a lot too, especially reptiles with lunge. Since Cerastes got nerfed, I guess people are starting to use this card more. This is a poison team that uses a reptile similar to mine to finish the game. His midliner is bulky, and can go for some cheesy plays with the tri-spikes. The backliner is similar to mine. But instead he has more control with Tiny Turtle, which again, can be a problem. He also has a 0 cost too, this is really strong. Like in the previous games, I'm waiting to burst his plant in one go, especially because he has yam and snail shell. And he's dead. Now, we can predict that his midliner is going for a tri-spikes combo. He wants to protect him and at the same time kill my mech, which is the most dangerous Axie against his team. So, I just skip. Now, I'll try to do as much damage as possible right away, so Reflex can end him later. Look at how dangerous he is. Tiny Turtle and Double Talk are really menacing against my god reptile. This was a really close game. I hope you're enjoying this video and the commentary. If you are, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll try to upload videos like this daily. For the last game, we will have a double Aqua plant comp. I have a few videos playing against this type of team in the channel. They are really popular nowadays. Especially since Sky Mavis changed on how the skill damage is calculated, Aquas are stronger again. This time, I get a good draw on turn 1, so I'll kill his plant right away and that will give me a huge advantage. He skips turn 2, so I'll keep pushing anyway. Remember that if my god reptile fights both of them and one of them is low, he will kill himself with a reflex. Now I just have to play my Kotaro and do some damage. And there's no way his Aqua can win against my reptile. He knows it too, so he just scoops. I hope this video helps you somehow, and teaches you a bit more about the current meta and why this reptile is being played so much. Thank you so much for watching, keep climbing the ranks.